So this is the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo's brand new gaming console that reminds me a little bit of the Wii U. So you could technically call it the Wii U too, but Nintendo isn't calling it that. The Switch has a separate Switch controller and also a Switch console, which has a dock and a tablet in it. So you can take out the tablet, you can actually swap it out, and you can take it on the go. In some mindsets, you might go, that kind of reminds you of the Wii, but the Wii was stuck at home. So the Switch controller itself is really interesting. You've got what they call Joy-Cons. So basically each side of the controller, you can slide them out and then you can dock it with your Switch tablet. And then you can take that with you on the go. Now, and no idea if you can just use the tablet on its own without the Joy-Cons to game. So some touchscreen gaming, something like that. But the idea is to basically pop it out and then slide it to your Switch tablet console, and then you're good to go. And the game transfers over. So that's nice. That's really nice switching it, in-home switching and things like that. So the idea of, doing the same thing you could do with the Wii, where, but in this sense, you can actually go ahead from home console and then take it to portable console on the go. Now, we got no idea on specs. Nintendo didn't tell us, what kind of performance we're going to get from this, resolution, all that kind of fun stuff. None. We do know that this will connect to HD TV. We can surmise we do 1080p. We do know it has 2 ports on this side. That's it. On the other side, I don't think there are any ports. Now, there are 2 controllers. You've got the Switch controller, which is kind of bulky and ugly. Not a fan of this look at all. But of course, that's going to come with the console. And then, of course, you've got the Switch Pro controller. As you would expect, Nintendo's trying to, of course, maximize that. And of course, it's definitely necessary because that Switch controller looks a little iffy to me. As I mentioned, yes, there is not SD card, but there is a cartridge system, kind of like the DS. So it's using flash-based memory, but it's, of course, proprietary to Nintendo. Comes with a kickstand, which means, you can take the console with you, you can swap it out, you can see playing Skyrim and, gaming on the go. It will be interesting. I don't know how comfortable those Joy-Cons will be for long gaming sessions, when you're using separated like that. We'll see how it works, but does that mean there's also motion control there? But again, you can also play with friends. So you can basically huddle up, use your Switch controller Joy-Cons, and play on your tablet. You can also set up LAN parties with it too. So that aspect is definitely built in there. Now, Nintendo showcased some games. They showcased a brand, of course, Zelda, which we expect is coming as a launch title. They showcased a Mario Kart. They also showcased an NBA game. I'm not sure if it's 2K17 or NBA Live. Whoever knows that can help me out there. They showcase Splatoon, as well as also Skyrim, which is a 3-year-old game, but it looks like at least it can play Skyrim. And then finally, a brand new Mario game. So I'm excited to see that. They also announced a whole slew of third-party support. So hopefully we'll see lots of games with third-party. Most likely there'll be ports at launch, like Arkham, things like that. Any game that's out now that is scalable will be ported over to the Switch come March 17th next year. But so far, you know what? I was a little skeptical, and seeing the video, I have to watch it a couple of times. I'm warming up to it a little bit more, in the sense that I can see what they're trying to do. This is something that is meant to bring people together, especially the fact that you can have a bunch of the Switch tablets and have a LAN party with it. So I can see people doing that. I think, come PAX East next year, that's going to be interesting. I'm going to take my, I think if PAX is after 17th, I'm going to take my Switch with me, and we'll do LAN parties and see how that actually functions and works. I think that could be cool. I think that's where Nintendo wants to go with the Switch. Not necessarily the home, but basically, the Switch itself. I think it would be a solid offering in terms of that. So your thoughts, guys. Is this a Wii U 2, or you think this is something better? If you have any questions, any comments, let me know. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, and enjoy.